You might be surprised by how some beloved stars manage to ruin their own careers. Take Fatty Arbuckle, whose extravagant parties spiraled out of control, leading to a scandal that changed his life forever. Then there's Mel Gibson, whose notorious phone calls revealed a side of him that shocked fans and colleagues alike. Imagine wanting to emulate Charlie Sheen, who found himself ousted from a top-rated TV show during its peak. Or consider Jane Fonda, whose bold activism ignited fierce debates across the nation. These stories highlight how some actors didn't just sever ties, they obliterated vast opportunities with their actions. The tales of these stars serve as a reminder of the fine line between fame and downfall, showcasing the dramatic consequences of their choices. Each narrative unfolds with twists that leave audiences both astonished and reflective on the nature of celebrity and self-destruction. Amanda Bynes became well known as a child star on Nickelodeon, where she starred in popular shows like The Amanda Show and What I Like About You. Her talent for comedy and her charming personality quickly made her a favorite among audiences. She also appeared in successful films such as She's the Man and Hairspray, showcasing her versatility as an actress. However, her rise to fame was not without difficulties. As she grew older, Amanda faced significant challenges, including mental health issues and legal troubles. These struggles often played out in the public eye, leading to a decline in her career. In 2010, she made the decision to retire from acting, choosing to focus on her mental health instead. Since then, she has been working on her recovery and has even pursued studies in fashion design. Many fans continue to support her journey and hope for a possible return to the screen, highlighting the intense pressures that young stars often face in the entertainment industry. Charlie Chaplin's journey from a beloved silent film star to a figure of political controversy reveals the challenges of fame. In the 1920s and 1930s, he created timeless classics such as The Kid and City Lights, showcasing his unique talent for blending humor with deep emotion. However, his outspoken views against capitalism and support for leftist ideas led to significant backlash during the McCarthy era. As Hollywood became increasingly wary of political dissent, Chaplin's refusal to align with mainstream expectations resulted in his exile in 1952. This followed the controversial premiere of Limelight, which stirred up tensions. Stripped of his U.S. residency, he moved to Europe, where he continued to create impactful films like A King in New York. His eventual return to America in 1972 to receive an honorary Academy Award was a poignant moment, as it symbolized a long-overdue recognition of his contributions to cinema, after years of separation from the industry that once celebrated him. Despite her remarkable achievements, Tatum O'Neal's life has been a complex tapestry of triumph and struggle. At just 10 years old, she made history by winning an Oscar for her role in Paper Moon, becoming the youngest winner ever. This early success set high expectations, but it also brought immense pressure. As she grew older, personal challenges began to overshadow her career. A long battle with drug addiction took a toll on her life and work. Her relationship with her father, actor Ryan O'Neal, was particularly tumultuous, adding to her struggles. These issues led to missed opportunities and a significant decline in her presence in Hollywood. Although she has attempted comebacks, appearing in shows like Rescue Me and participating in Dancing with the Stars, her troubled past often casts a shadow over her accomplishments. Tatum's story serves as a poignant reminder of the difficulties many face in maintaining success while battling personal demons in the public eye. Lindsay Lohan began her career as a beloved child star, captivating audiences with her performances in films like The Parent Trap, Freaky Friday, and Mean Girls. These roles showcased her talent and charm, making her a favorite among young viewers and adults alike. However, as she transitioned into adulthood, her life took a troubling turn. She faced repeated run-ins with the law, which included several DUI arrests and probation violations. These legal troubles painted her as an unreliable choice for film productions, leading to a significant decline in her career. Substance abuse issues further complicated her situation, as they contributed to her highly publicized erratic behavior. Despite her efforts to seek help through multiple rehabilitation attempts, Lohan struggled to regain her footing in Hollywood. Her sporadic appearances in independent films did little to restore her former status. The challenges she faced serve as a cautionary tale about the dangers of fame at a young age, illustrating how quickly a promising career can unravel under the weight of personal struggles. Rising to fame, Jane Fonda became a prominent figure in Hollywood with memorable roles in films like Barbarella and Clute. Her talent earned her respect, but her career took a turn due to her strong activism during the Vietnam War. The controversial photograph known as Hanoi Jane sparked outrage, leading many to label her unpatriotic. This backlash resulted in years of hostility from both audiences and industry insiders, significantly impacting her career. Despite the challenges, Fonda demonstrated remarkable resilience. In the 1980s, she reinvented herself, launching a successful fitness empire that resonated with many. Alongside this venture, she delivered critically acclaimed performances in films such as On Golden Pond, showcasing her enduring talent. Over time, Fonda managed to regain public favor, transforming into an icon of both Hollywood and activism. Her journey illustrates that even after facing severe backlash and professional ostracization, it is possible to reinvent oneself and emerge stronger. Once a shining star in the world of television, Charlie Sheen became known for his role in the hit show 2.5 Men, where he earned a record-breaking salary. However, his rise to fame took a sharp turn as his career spiraled out of control. Public meltdowns and erratic behavior became his new normal, leading to conflicts with the producers of the show. In 2011, Sheen's infamous interviews captured the attention of the media, where he introduced phrases like "tiger blood" and "winning." These moments turned him into a tabloid sensation, but severely damaged his reputation as a serious actor. Instead of recovering from the chaos, Sheen tried to capitalize on the media frenzy with a short-lived web series and other failed television projects. This only deepened his isolation in Hollywood, as he became a cautionary tale of squandered talent and self-destruction. His story serves as a reminder of how quickly fame can turn into infamy, leaving behind a legacy of lost opportunities and personal turmoil. After gaining fame as a leading actress in popular films like Scream and the TV show Charmed, Rose McGowan became a significant voice in the #MeToo movement. She made headlines when she publicly accused Harvey Weinstein of rape, revealing a troubling narrative of how Weinstein had worked to blackball her from Hollywood. This revelation struck a chord with many, sparking discussions about the treatment of women in the entertainment industry. However, it also led to mixed reactions, with some supporting her bravery while others criticized her actions. As McGowan transitioned from acting to activism, she published a memoir titled Brave, where she shared her experiences and insights. She also produced documentaries that shed light on her journey and the broader issues of abuse and power in Hollywood. Despite her impactful advocacy, her acting career faced significant challenges, resulting in only a few roles in independent films and television. Her journey underscores the personal and professional sacrifices that can come with standing up against powerful figures in the industry. Tara Reid captured the hearts of audiences with her breakout performances in American Pie and Van Wilder, becoming a symbol of fun, youthful comedies in the late 1990s and early 2000s. However, her career began to unravel as her party girl image overshadowed her professional achievements. Highly publicized appearances at clubs and red carpet events, coupled with botched cosmetic surgeries, tarnished her reputation. Reports of unprofessional behavior on set further alienated directors and producers. This shift in public perception made it difficult for her to secure leading roles in major films. Reid has since attempted to reinvent herself through reality TV shows like Celebrity Big Brother, where she showcased a different side of her personality. Additionally, she has made appearances in low-budget films, including the cult favorite Sharknado franchise, which gained a following for its campy style. Despite these efforts, she remains a cautionary example of how public image can profoundly impact a Hollywood career. Marlon Brando's career was a roller coaster of innovation and defiance. He became famous for his groundbreaking performances in films like A Streetcar Named Desire and On the Waterfront, where he showcased a new way of acting known as the method technique. This approach focused on deep emotional connection and realism, changing how actors performed on screen. However, his disdain for Hollywood's rigid norms often put him at odds with the industry. Brando was not afraid to speak out against what he saw as injustices. His refusal to accept the 1972 Academy Award for The Godfather in protest of Hollywood's portrayal of Native Americans shocked the world and alienated many within the film community. This bold move highlighted his commitment to activism over accolades. Despite his sporadic appearances in later years, including the iconic role in Apocalypse Now, Brando remained an enigmatic figure. His undeniable talent secured his place as one of the greatest actors in cinematic history, even as his personal choices sparked controversy. Mickey Rourke rose to fame in the 1980s with critically acclaimed performances in films like 9 Weeks and The Pope of Greenwich Village. His talent shone brightly, capturing the attention of audiences and critics alike. However, his career took a downturn due to clashes with directors and producers, which created a reputation that made it difficult for him to secure roles. Poor project choices further complicated his career trajectory, leading to a series of films that did not resonate with viewers. In the early 1990s, Rourke made a controversial decision to pursue professional boxing, a choice that would have lasting effects on his life and career. The physically punishing sport left him with noticeable facial damage, which altered his on-screen appeal and made it challenging for him to return to acting. Despite years of obscurity, Rourke staged a remarkable comeback with his role in The Wrestler in 2008. This performance earned him widespread acclaim and an Oscar nomination, showcasing his enduring talent. Nevertheless, his earlier years of self-sabotage left an indelible mark, limiting the full potential of his career resurgence. Wesley Snipes emerged as a major star in Hollywood during the 1990s and early 2000s, captivating audiences with his dynamic roles in films such as Blade, Demolition Man, and White Men Can't Jump. His performances showcased not only his acting talent, but also his ability to blend action and comedy, making him a favorite among fans. However, his career faced a significant setback due to legal issues that culminated in a conviction for tax evasion in 2008. This conviction led to a 3-year prison sentence, which took him away from the industry at a time when he could have continued to build on his success. The fallout from this scandal greatly affected his reputation and diminished his star power in Hollywood. After serving his time, Snipes attempted to make a comeback, landing a supporting role in The Expendables 3, and receiving praise for his performance in the Netflix film Dolomite Is My Name. Despite these efforts, his prominence in the film industry has not returned to its former glory, illustrating how legal troubles can have lasting effects on a once thriving career. Rising to fame in the 1970s and 1980s, Jan Michael Vincent captured the hearts of many with his roles in films like Big Wednesday and the popular television series Airwolf. His rugged good looks and undeniable charisma made him a sought-after actor. However, as his star began to shine, personal struggles started to overshadow his career. Substance abuse became a significant issue for Vincent, particularly alcoholism, which led to erratic behavior and conflicts on set. This behavior earned him a reputation for being unreliable, causing many in the industry to distance themselves from him. As the 1990s approached, his promising career took a sharp decline. Legal troubles and health problems compounded his difficulties, leading to severe financial issues. Tragically, Vincent lost a leg due to complications from peripheral artery disease, marking a significant turning point in his life. His later years were filled with obscurity and hardship, a stark contrast to the bright future that once lay ahead for this talented actor. Once celebrated as one of Hollywood's most bankable stars, Mel Gibson's journey took a sharp turn due to a series of controversies that marred his reputation. His rise to fame included directing and starring in the Oscar-winning film Braveheart, which showcased his talent and vision. However, in 2006, a DUI arrest led to a significant downfall when he made anti-Semitic remarks during the incident. This event marked the beginning of a steep decline in how the public and the industry viewed him. Following this, recorded tirades surfaced, revealing racist and misogynistic language that further alienated him from many fans and colleagues. Despite these scandals, Gibson managed to make a critical comeback with the 2016 war drama Hacksaw Ridge, which earned multiple Academy Award nominations and showcased his directorial skills once again. Nevertheless, his career remains a contentious topic, highlighting how personal actions can overshadow professional achievements and affect one's standing in the entertainment world. Judy Garland's life is a poignant tale of immense talent marred by relentless struggles. Catapulted to international stardom as Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, she became the face of MGM's golden era. Behind the scenes, however, Garland endured a grueling regimen of diet pills, stimulants, and sleeping aids imposed by studio executives eager to maintain her image. These early pressures spiraled into lifelong addiction, affecting her personal and professional life. Despite career highs like her comeback in A Star Is Born, her erratic behavior, financial instability, and health struggles often overshadowed her brilliance. Garland's tragic death in 1969 at the age of 47 from a barbiturate overdose left behind a legacy of unparalleled talent and profound heartbreak. Her story serves as a reminder of the dark side of fame and the toll it can take on those who shine the brightest. The complexities of her life reflect the challenges many face in the pursuit of success, and the personal battles that often remain hidden from the public eye. Errol Flynn captured the essence of Hollywood glamour during the 1930s, becoming a beloved figure through his captivating performances in swashbuckling films like The Adventures of Robin Hood. His charm and charisma made him a star, but his off-screen behavior soon began to overshadow his impressive talent. In 1942, scandal erupted when he faced accusations of statutory rape, a case that drew intense media attention despite his eventual acquittal. This incident marked a turning point in his career, as his reputation for excessive partying and substance abuse became widely known. As the years went by, Flynn's reckless lifestyle took a toll on his box office appeal. By the 1950s, his erratic behavior and declining health led him to appear in low-budget productions, far from the grand roles he once enjoyed. His struggles with alcoholism and neglect of his health worsened, ultimately leading to his untimely death in 1959 at the age of 50. This tragic end highlighted the stark contrast between his early success and the personal demons that ultimately defined his later years. Shia LaBeouf gained fame as a child actor in the Disney Channel series Even Stevens, where his charm and talent caught the attention of many. He later starred in the blockbuster Transformers franchise, which solidified his status as a leading man in Hollywood. As he matured, LaBeouf took on more serious roles, earning critical acclaim for his performances in films like Honey Boy and Pieces of a Woman. Despite his talent, his career has faced significant challenges due to various controversies. Allegations of abusive behavior from former partners have surfaced, leading to a tarnished reputation. Legal troubles and public outbursts have further complicated his standing in the industry, resulting in his removal from major projects. While LaBeouf has attempted to find redemption through independent films and experimental art, the shadow of his personal controversies looms large. His journey reflects the complexities of fame and the struggle for acceptance in a world that often judges harshly. Emerging as a bright star in the 1980s, Sean Young captivated audiences with her performances in iconic films like Blade Runner and No Way Out. Her talent was undeniable, and many believed she would have a long and successful career. However, her journey took a sharp turn as her reputation for unprofessional behavior began to overshadow her acting skills. One of the most talked about incidents occurred when she arrived at an audition for Tim Burton's Batman Returns dressed in a homemade Catwoman costume. This peculiar choice not only drew attention, but also solidified her image as someone difficult to work with. As the 1990s rolled in, Young found herself tangled in legal disputes and public controversies that further tarnished her career. Despite making occasional appearances in independent films and reality television, the promise she once held became overshadowed by her tumultuous public persona. Her story serves as a cautionary tale about how personal choices can impact professional opportunities. Roscoe "Fatty" Arbuckle was a major star during the silent film era, known for his unique comedic style and engaging personality. His talent led to a groundbreaking contract with Paramount Pictures in 1918, making him one of the highest-paid actors of his time. This achievement was remarkable, as earning $1 million was almost unheard of in the film industry. However, his success took a dark turn in 1921 when he hosted a party that ended in tragedy. Actress Virginia Rape died after the event, and Arbuckle was accused of being involved in her death. The scandal drew intense media attention, and Arbuckle became a target for public outrage, representing Hollywood's moral issues. Despite being acquitted after 3 trials, the damage to his reputation was severe. The film industry turned its back on him, forcing Arbuckle to work under a pseudonym. He lived a quiet life away from the spotlight until his untimely death at 46 in 1933, just as he was about to make a comeback. The stories of these actors reveal the fragile nature of fame and how personal choices can lead to significant consequences. Fatty Arbuckle's lavish lifestyle and the scandal that followed serve as a cautionary tale about the dangers of excess. Mel Gibson's shocking revelations through private conversations illustrate how quickly public perception can shift, turning admiration into disappointment. Charlie Sheen's fall from grace during a successful television run highlights the impact of personal struggles on professional life. Jane Fonda's activism, while admirable, also sparked controversy that affected her career trajectory. These narratives remind us that the path to success is often fraught with challenges, and the decisions made in the spotlight can lead to unexpected outcomes. The experiences of these stars encourage reflection on the responsibilities that come with fame and the potential for self-sabotage. As we consider their journeys, we are left pondering the delicate balance between public adoration and personal accountability.